Good morning, beautiful souls. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Happy Sunday. If you heard me, that means we are up 10-16. What you gonna do? Shout out to Michigan, right? 10-16. If you chose to play the number, congratulations. You are a winner this morning. Check your tickets out. 10-16. Going according to your calendar, right? If you want to know how that came about, all you have to do is go back to yesterday, go look at your calendar. By now, we should all be equipped. We should be able to count this stuff on our hands, right? Let's see. How did this go? Yesterday was the 10th. Yeah. We went with 10. We went with the 1 for January. That's 11. Yesterday was the 6th day. And we all living off of a simple universal of a zero. Somebody just be calling you a zero. You're nothing but a zero. You're nothing but a zero. You're nothing but a zero. This is what they are telling you, man. You're nothing but a zero, man. All right, so universal zeros. Check your state. I know a whole lot of zeros are going crazy in your state. If you want to do today, how would you take it, right? Today gets just a little bit interesting. I was looking at the numbers, man, and I said, you know something? They might do something very funky today, right? Again, we have 11, 12, 12, 12, 12. We got 12. Let's go with the 12. We might can get 12, 12. Who knows? Today is Sunday, 7th day, according to some of us, right? We got 1, 2, 7, or we can just go 12, 70. Try to put it in if you like it. I love it. It doesn't hurt. But guys, we need to try to slimming down our lottery list, man. I'm trying. I'm going to start saving me some money this year. I was trying to save, but I had to go buy a screen cover. Baby girl cracked the phone, and I was like, oh, my God, what you want to do? You got some money? She's like, I got half, Dad. And I was like, man, just let me know. Just go price it. Call me. Let me know. Every time I try to dump something over in the savings, man, I can't keep it. But hey, man, that's what dads are for. Just be glad that you had it to give to her, right? She didn't have to go out there and do no weird stuff. Thank God for the dads. Hey, look, man, I want to talk, right? Shout out to everyone. And again, man, happy Sunday, man. Let's get ready to rock and roll, man. Whatever you have to do today, you're going to work, you're going to service, man. Look, it's 2026. This is your year. I want to talk, right? And I'm not even going to be long. I talked to one of my family members yesterday. Beautiful guy. Oftentimes, many might hear me talk about this beautiful guy. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know, right? But long story short, man, he got in contact with me, man. He finally actually called me, right? Famous number. We all know the famous 499 number when you see it in your phone, right? Many might just disregard it. Many might just say, I'm not accepting that call. But shoot, a guy like this, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up. You better pick it up. You got to pick it up. So he said, what's up, brother? I'm like, ain't nothing, bro. What's up? He was like, man, I'm finally out, man. They on this goofy stuff in here. I was like, bro, what's up? He was like, man, we've been in, man. I mean, the Federal Bureau, man. Guys, if you had these voices, man, you need to reach out. You remember how Jay-Z helped Memphis out, the condition they was living in? Because what it is, man, just because a person is incarcerated, it doesn't mean they, really deserve to be treated like animals, right? Let's just get that out the clear, right? Many might say, oh, well, they deserve to be in there. Okay, we understand that. But when you go in that direction, if you want to use that tone, therefore you should never, get on your platform or use any kind of worldly activities to try to glorify yourself. You can't be saying this person belong in jail and then on the same voice, you want to bring back your past and you want to glorify what you used to do, right? But what I'm saying is he was, he's saying a lot of DC guys, which we all know, they are checking people in, man. And I was like, for real, man? He was like, yeah, man, he just said they checking people in, fam, man. He said, because we're locked down so much, he said, so about time we actually get out, it's an uproar. Can you imagine being locked down 23 hours, man, and then for the one little hour, about time you get out, you got to check your emails and stuff like that. You're looking at your text messages. Somebody probably could have sent you a text Monday. you get out, you go to the computer, you looking at it, somebody sent it to you Monday, you just responding on a Sunday, right? So he said, finally, man, we got a chance to come out, man. I used the phone, so man, he said, man, I'm just trying to touch base with a lot of people. We was just talking for a minute, man, and we was just going down memory lane, and the shit kind of hurt me a little bit. Excuse my language. You could be good to a person, right? And many probably can't read in between the lines with this stuff, right? You can help everybody out in the world. When it's your time to get the love, you go ahead and take the stuff on the chin, man. Look, this is my lick. You got a whole bunch of free individuals out here. You could have just said, hey, man, woo, 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 this, that, and that. But you said, nah, man, I'm going to let Shorty and them just lay out, man. I'm going to take my own heat, right? He said, brother, man, I sent such and such to a young lady, man, to get some money. And, man, lo and behold, man, Slim tried to talk to the chick, man. I said, yeah. He was like, man, what? But I'm like, but see, it's no law into that. You got law about everything else, right? This is law. This is code. This is this. Man, when it comes to the honor among thieves, man, guys are terrible out here. Can you imagine you telling somebody, hey, man, I'm going to send you to my baby mother, man, hook up with a few dollars, and after that, somebody tell your baby mother, hey, so, what's up later on, man? You trying to go out and get... How does that shit make someone who been laying down for over 30 plus years, how does that make a person feel? Like, I hold this dude life in my hand for real, right? Right? And I know if I was just this type of dude, I could make some things happen. But yet and still, nah, Slim, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your thing, man. It is what it is. Even though we don't know what you done. It seems like you're the only one who still kind of like escaped the cracks and the crevices for some apparent reason, right? But you called a female back and they said, man, don't ever send me to such and such. He tried to holler at me. I thought I was going to get a few dollars. Where is the honor at, guys? Where's the honor when it comes to this stuff? Where is the honor, though? So now I got to get off the phone. I got to go back in here. I got to, be around, just the daily walk. And I got to walk around playing this in the back of my head. Damn, man, I sent baby girl to such and such, and that's the first thing they're going to do. So, man, I'm talking about to the guys who, got these platforms, man. Got to try to reach out to these federal bureau systems. He said they have a lot of lawsuits, a lot of inmates' families are just getting fed up with not hearing their loved ones, man, and just getting fed up, man. And he just said, man, it's just crazy. He said the minute that they open those doors, man, it's just chaos, man. He said, man, bro, he said this shit is terrible, man. He said it's terrible, man. He said, man, the guys from the city, man, just checking people in, just at will, man. So with that being said, man, look, if you had this platform, you had these platforms, man, you got a voice. I'm talking about a real voice, a voice that, right now you're so serious about your business to where as though you promised yourself, even if you was locked up or if you wasn't, but if you trying to fight for the inmates, man, if you trying to fight for them to have better living, all of them not dogs, man. You got some guys in there, all they was about was making money. Some guys is in there now, man. All they knew was about making money and helping people out, playing fair with people. But when you get to hearing people saying, oh, this person belong, man, who are you? Who are you to judge, man? Who are you? Things happen, right? Things happen, but you can't bash folks for their criminal activities on one hand, and then on the other hand, when it's time for you to mention you're coming up, you want to glorify. Which one is it going to be, man? Which one is it going to be? So with that being said, man, just a little word to the wise, and this brother don't have to ask me for nothing, man. All I gotta do is hear his voice. I'd be like, "What's up? You all right, man? Brother, I could use, man, no problem, man. I'm gonna fly you in." So me and another good guy, man, we hooked up, sent him some money. And it's sad you can just be on top. You can be a whole unit out here. Your name can ring bells out here. But the minute you get lost in the system, you got to reach out to this person. Hey, you seen this person? Man, you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that, man. You shouldn't have to do that. A person of a certain caliber should never have to ask for money. Every time they go check their account, $100, $150, $200, they should always have it. They should never have to ask. But I'm sure things get ready to get better, man. Right? So again, man, happy Sunday. And whatever you do, man, stay out the way, man. Peace and love. I'm gone.